Carlos Rodriguez, IFS Master Trainer, working under Lee Haney's company. You can check it out at www.leehaney.com, and also his new nutritional line that he relaunched with his son. I'm also an NPC judge here in Florida, getting ready for the Team Universe coming up here this Saturday. I'll be leaving tomorrow, Tuesday, to go train in Boston with some of the guys over there, then head over to New York for the show. No prep is ever easy, and I don't live at home, have my mom pay my bills, you know, don't have sponsors giving me $100 grand to just train and eat. Got to go out there in the real world and make it happen for yourself. Every prep has its own challenges. This prep here, just the gym that we used to work out of, that I've been there for over 10 years, sold out to another place, so I had to go and find a new place to work. I've been blessed with the fact that my clients have followed and kept it going and actually picked up business. You know, after all the years of working in this industry, testimony to the dedication you give to your clients and the work you put in there and the quality. And so it's been rough, but it's been rewarding. Going on 6 months now, maybe 5 hours of sleep a night, but you know, I'll sleep when it's all over, take a little break maybe. But I'm just having fun with it. I mean, right now we're doing the Masters. Me and my friend Matt, he'll be doing the 40, I'll be doing the 35 and over. So as you get older, it's going to get easier, but it makes it more challenging, more fun, and pushing as hard as you can to make things happen. After the Team Universe, we'll be having the Southern States here in Fort Lauderdale. I'm not competing in that show, but I'll be working that show. And we'll have Shawn Rhodens down here guest posing, and he's going to be doing the seminar on Sunday at Steel Gym across the street from the venue at the War Memorial. We launched the Team Flexatron bodybuilding team, fitness team. He'll be coming down. We'll be announcing it there at the Southern States, and he'll be doing a seminar, introducing it himself. And I'm working with him and his manager, Oscar. We already have a few team members there that have been doing great, and we'll be competing at that show. And so you can check it out at www.shawnrhodens.com. It's under the shop. You can see the membership and all the benefit it has. You know, we do the social media for the athletes. We give them exposure. We give them promotion. We help them with their sponsorships. A lot of things that go on, and obviously we do their prep and their training work. All that kind of stuff comes straight from Shawn, and I work with them and make sure we get the clients, you know, 100% ready for their shows and moving forward. I mean, I just want to thank all the people that help me and just keep track of me and just checking in and push me along. You know, on the social media, under the Pastor Pump on Instagram and Facebook. You know, people check in and the words of encouragement. I appreciate it. My family that supports me and keeps me going and kind of understands the stress that goes along with what goes on here. And the friends that are going to be there. Just my mom will be there with me this time of the show. She's been with me every show since I was 16 years old, so it's a blessing to have her for another one. And looking forward to doing the best I can and make her proud when we're over there. And again, I appreciate John always coming down to check in and do some video and some footage of the training, because we don't look this way all year round. So when we do look halfway decent, I want to get that on video. You know, I've been competing since I was 16 years old, so over 20 years of doing this. I've never been the biggest guy on stage or the heaviest, but my passion when I first started was bodybuilding, so I kept it going, and year by year, just little by little improving. You know, I compete now in the super heavyweights, but I'll never be the biggest super heavyweight. So I might compete in the 230s or 240s, and got to compete against guys that are 260 and plus. But the one thing I always had since I started was to make sure I keep myself in balance. The waist size has stayed the same since I was 17 years old. The notch on my belt is a testimony to that, because I use the same notch I used when I was 17 years old and weighed 170 pounds. So I always made sure I keep myself in balance, never let myself get out of shape or extend my midsection. So I always kept the balance where the old bodybuilders were big but had a nice balance, a nice look to them. You know, so some guys now get into men's physique and shy away from bodybuilding. You don't really have to shy away from bodybuilding because you don't want to be grotesque, because you can still do bodybuilding and present a nice physique. That being said, nothing against the men's physique, because I'll tell you what, a lot of times we go to the shows and these guys are more impressive than the bodybuilders are with their conditioning and their shape. So it's nothing against them. It's great for the sport, and they push themselves very hard. I know many of them, and I respect the effort they put into it. But at the same time, bodybuilding can and should still be classical and beautiful, so people can still push and do that with their bodybuilding. So, I mean, you have a choice between the two. Don't shy away from the bodybuilding, because the bodybuilding does need the guys to come in there and still show a nice look and a nice presentable package that can be marketed to people, because not everybody needs to be 280 pounds. You know, if you can be, you know, for your height, you know, carry a good proportion, a good muscle balance, that's something that people need to see and want to see as well. So, I mean, I'm 5'11". You know, some of the taller guys might have a hard time putting on size, but it's a thing that you do year by year and just keep pushing and just don't be in a rush, but just keep being persistent and patient with what you do. And in time, if you're consistent with and doing the right way, the body will develop, and maximize your genetics the most you can. And like I said, I was never gifted to be the biggest guy, but I never quit, never missed a workout in those 20 years unless it was planned vacation. So you just got to, be consistent with the eating, the training, and love what you do. Because if you don't love what you do, you're not going to move forward. So whatever direction you choose to do, just make sure you do it for the right reasons, that you enjoy what you're doing, and have the right perspective while you're doing it for. It's more than just trophies. It's just more about, challenging yourself in the gym, and take that same kind of mentality and challenge yourself outside the gym with your careers and your family and your friends. And if you're willing to put 100% effort into the gym, then put 100% effort into the lifestyle outside the gym as well. Yeah, so I've been working with Lee for about 3 or 4 years now with the training program, so I try to rep the company as well as I can. It's opened doors for me to work with the as a head trainer with the Team Flexatron. Obviously, you learn from Lee. It kind of qualifies you to do a lot of things outside the gym, outside in business as well. And he's always there to give advice and mentorship, and I appreciate that more than anybody can imagine. So we've been doing work now over there as far as in Southeast Asia, not only with training people, because the Team Flexatron that we're doing now goes beyond the United States. We have athletes in Japan, in the Philippines, and around the world, not just the United States. But we also do promotional shows over there too. Under the IFBB, we have the PCBF over there. We run shows, and we do shows over there working with Oscar Gan, who's Shawn Rhodens' manager. So we've been doing that for a few years. We promote the Shawn Rhodens Classic, going on the 3rd year now of doing it. And so I'm a judge over there, and working on getting my IFBB international judging license this coming October as well. So just trying to do more than just compete on stage, trying to be more active in the community of bodybuilding as well, trying to give back to the sportsmen who've been so good to me business-wise and personally, and just help the next generation coming up and see that it's not just about winning trophies, but there's so much you can do and so many opportunities out there that just got to make sure you just give of yourself to help other people, and doors will open for you. So it's just these things don't happen by chance. They happen because you put an effort towards, volunteering time, giving time to others, and before you know it, doors open for you as well. All right, so I appreciate your time. If anybody needs to contact me for any information about the team or just personal work, you can get me at Instagram as Pastor Pump, Pastor_Pump. My name is Carlos Rodriguez, and find it under there too. And also on Facebook under Pastor Pump, and my other page, IFS Master Trainer Carlos Rodriguez, Pastor Pump. We also have the Team Flexatron page on Facebook, and also Team Flexatron on Instagram. My email address is carlos33186@gmail.com. That's carlos33186@gmail.com. And I'm always available to answer any questions, anything you need, any information. We're good to go.